I think it's because like when people talk on Twitter, like whatever statement they say, there's no like room for like comedy or seriousness sometimes. Because one time because that's how I got followed by Pine Sap was like I said what did I say? Because he was making fun of Arthur Quan Lee, and he was saying like, oh, this guy doesn't know like anything about anything, and I was like, well, he knows how to paint. And I think he assumed I was being like, yeah, but he knows how to paint. But I was like, no, he actually does. Like he does have like good paintings.
Yeah.
But he followed me because he thought I was making fun of him, and I was like,
I think I might have said like you know like when I reply with like agreed or based.
yeah.
I think I don't know what post it was, but it was something silly like that. I'm like, I guess. But Jay Dyer, but also I think Jay Dyer don't like Hispanic people.
He racist, man.
No, because I do think like he makes fun out of black people, but it's more like it's my guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think he genuinely doesn't like Hispanics.
It's probably something to do with like he probably just thinks that they're like the people who he's that they're like just like the like enormous swath of people enforcing Christianity out to our country. So that's probably why he doesn't like it.
Yeah, and we're papists, so.
And then but then blacks are just like, oh man.
Yo, I mean, I'm just kidding. But then they'll be like, oh, this little Consuela got pregnant at 12. Stupid fucking bitch.
Like you know how like in every conservative leaning TV show that's been made,
one black guy.
yeah, and the one black guy that's like that like everyone likes, and then it's like, oh, like, but then you go like, oh, what do they really do? And then it's like, oh no, he's just cool. Like he might have some like redeeming qualities, but he's literally just like the token black guy. Like it was like Last Man Standing, or that I was looking at because I've been like boomer maxing recently. So I've been like,
I've been boomer maxing.
Literally, I've been boomer maxing.
No, you say I've been boomer maxing, and then like you get up to go grab something, and a bunch of like lottery tickets just fall out of your fucking pocket.
Like, I feel like the general like what culture is trying to push. They're trying to make everyone millennial max by being like, oh yeah, dude, that song was good. I'm gonna listen to it, and like be like overly nostalgic about like the 2000s and shit. That's kind of like what I guess that might be because like the millennials or Gen X, they're like they're now like in charge of everything, or they're starting to be in charge of everything. So that's why we're starting to get a lot of regurgitated like
I wonder what would have. I'm sorry, I just had a thought. I'm like, I wonder if like Jay Dyer is like the Nick Fuentes for Orthodox. I'm pretty sure if you ask a Catholic priest about Nick Fuentes, they'll probably like tear your ass up. You imagine asking Father Gary, huh?
I'll eat your ass.
I'll eat your ass. I'm pretty sure if you ask a Catholic priest, especially like the ones in my neighborhood, because they go on the computer. I feel like if you ask them about Nick Fuentes, like they'll be like, "Yeah, I don't fucking like that. I don't like that guy. Don't listen to him. He's not good for the spirit."
I wish there was one of them who like didn't have internet, you know, that
I know, like
met him one time and like, oh, he's a cool guy, and then they go like, what? But he did all of this, and he's like, whoa, never mind. Never the fuck mind.
No, yeah, dude, fucking that was an interesting interaction. I can't get over that.
I didn't know that was like that makes sense more that he was trying to push you onto that like, no, we're not a LARP. This isn't like so you can, you know, get a based religion like that. Yeah, that was like the big missing piece out of your.
Yeah, I should have said that. Yeah, because I mean he's a pretty cool priest. Well, we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, dude, fucking
or maybe he might be on your side too, but he's just like, oh yeah, don't.
I think it's a rite of passage thing too.
Don't do that. You know, don't just go in right away. Yeah, we're on the same page, but you know, just don't do it because of that.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a rite of passage if I do go down that route. Okay, I can deal with that. I'm gonna tell him, dude, what do you think about Nick Fuentes? Imagine he tells me to like never come back to the church again. I feel like that would happen. Because if he knows who Jay Dyer is, he definitely knows who Nick Fuentes is.
But so you're saying that is Jay Dyer because he's like the
Jay Dyer's,
leading, he's like the leading voice that's like happens to just be Orthodox.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's like that is like the same thing with Nick, is that he has all these, you know, things going on, but then like he's, oh yeah, also I'm Catholic. So, and he also frequently mentions, but you know who you know who recently became Orthodox, or allegedly, supposedly,
Who?
Elijah.
Oh, I know Elijah Schaefer. He's been Orthodox for like a year or two.
Nah, I don't think he's been doing it recently.
Well, maybe he was an inquiry and then he.
Cause I was listening to him, and he was like, he was trying to get on that wave like a year ago, but like he wasn't saying. He was like, "Oh, I don't know which one to do it yet."
I remember.
The problem when they
On
always
Twitter.
say that, when they always say that, they're always gonna get pushed into orthodoxy, because the amount of people being, "Oh, it's based." I'm sorry, but it's because like I was listening to the Basil and Pine Sap, they were talking,
Uh huh.
and like all the knowledge Basil has is just like, you just have to like take it in, because I was on that wavelength of like everything he's saying, but he has like the years and like the knowledge to
Basil
explain it
or.
all.
Oh, okay.
The homosexual guy
Yeah, I know. I just
who
want to make
doesn't
sure.
practice, but he's Muslim. Um, all yeah, because he was saying something. He was basically saying that the Orthodox push is like the next thing that they're trying to push onto. When I mean they, I mean like the
The
I don't
boys.
no, I don't mean them. I just mean like this like whatever, like the new right, like Peter Thiel thing is like they're trying to push that, because they were, because he was also bringing up,
I feel like Catholicism would be more up that.
well, they were trying to push, they're doing Catholicism, but now it's like,
To
now,
anti-Jew.
no, just now that they're done with it.
Oh,
They're done with it. They're trying to get all these sides, and now
yeah, because like Lila Rose, what's his name? Lila Rose, Michael Knowles, Matt Walsh, Mont Frey, John
but it's
Doyle.
more like they were getting like these niche people. Like, I know you don't really know, you're not really tapped in on this one, but they got they got this girl, the Dasha Nekriskova. She had like an interview with Nick, and they're like, the thing with them is that they're like totally kind of is that your phone?
Yeah, it's my Android
Why does it have like a Windows sound effect?
because it's I don't know.
That sounds like very Windows-ish. But like she was like she was this chick that got canceled because she was because like she was become because she was like like a leftist fucking podcaster, and she went out with fucking Adam Friedland and shit. But she was becoming like leaning more right the past couple of years, and I'm pretty sure she probably voted for Trump. But she has this podcast called Red Scare, and again, I think it was a lot more left leaning when it started, but I think they got teal bucks or something. That's what Nick said, at least, and I listened to whatever Nick said, but they got teal bucks. And then she was, but she's also like in movies. Not she's because she was in this movie called The Materialist. It was starring Pedro Pascal. It came out last year. Pedro Pascal, Chris Evans, and what's her name? Dakota Johnson, the girl who was Madam Web. It was like a rom-com A24 movie, but she played like the best friend of the Dakota Johnson character, and well, she didn't have a lot of screen time. She probably had like 5 minutes of screen time, but I think people were saying like, oh, like she's getting like pushed on, like purposely, because she's like kind of cool, but she's like sort of right leaning. But she converted to Catholicism like 2 years ago, and then all like they got, basically what I'm trying to say is that they got like New York like liberals to start through this teal thing. I can barely explain it. Like, these are just things that I've kind of just like noticed. But like Basil and his just watch like the first 30 minutes of that thing he had with Pine Sap. He just like explains it better, all the connections. But
Yeah.
but you're kind of not gonna get it if you don't understand like or this other fucking chick. chick. What's her name or his name?